you ever get that RPG Maker, by the way?
Yeah,
Did you?
a long time ago.
Have you started?
I've done nothing.
Oh my god. Oh, right. Hi, welcome to Otaku Tuesday.
Hi.
We're here.
I'm...
We're partially queer.
Yeah.
You don't have to get used to it. I try not to rub it in your face, but I say it a lot. I do talk about it a lot.
And this is the fruit of Grisaia.
I'm gay!
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I mean, technically, I guess I am. It's confusing, alright? Whatever. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm gay.
What?
I mean,
And I'm not.
people in the subreddit, or not the subreddit, the Discord, I openly talk about being pansexual. What are we talking about? RPG Maker. What are we doing? We're recording a video. What am I doing? I'm just like talking.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're like trying a thing where we don't do the like regular intros anymore. We're just like here now.
Right. We just start talking and see what happens.
But that's dangerous with me because I say stupid shit.
That's true.
Why do you let me do this?
I don't know.
You're supposed to be my handler.
Is that a...
You're supposed to be my papa.
Is that a clock on the wall, or is that a light?
It's a peephole for the Titan that runs the school. This
Okay.
is the Attack on Titan universe.
That makes sense. Yeah, we're papa to this girl
Yeah,
now.
but we also passionately made out
Right.
because she doesn't really understand. Neither of you really understand what
No.
family love is.
He's very oblivious in this one.
Yeah, like there was never any real hints that like, yeah, I mean he was raised by his master or whatever, but there's never been like all like he doesn't know what having a family is. Like the other route, he has a family. Like he had a family at one
Yeah.
point. He remembers that time.
But he doesn't understand
He doesn't understand how dads work.
social interaction works whatsoever on this one.
I guess it's convenient for the plot so they can do sexy times without
Right.
it being weird.
Well, this just seems like the fuck it, let's just do whatever the hell we want route.
Well, it's still early. There could be reasons for the way we said the same thing about the Sachi route and it being like, well, why is he doing this? What is he, an idiot? And then it ended up being like the perfect, like he was doing everything perfectly
Right.
because he's the MC.
He's Juicy Yuuji and he knows how to do it.
He is Juicy Yuuji, and he does everything juicy.
Juicy should I read?
Yeah, we should start because we're just like rambling at this point. I'm gay.
When I returned to the classroom, empty picnic basket dangling
You said
from...
that wrong.
What?
Picnic.
Picnic
Thank
basket
you.
dangling from one hand while holding Makina's hand with the other. Our classmates draw simultaneous sharp little breaths of surprise.
One of them just passes out. She forgot to gasp.
I did it 6 times. Herm?
No, no.
At least it's not a germ.
That's true.
Hmm?
We're way up on germs now.
What's the matter?
Just wondering why you're holding hands. Dads never hold their daughter's hands.
Does a father need a reason to lead his daughter along by the hand?
That's what leashes are for? Well, no, but I mean, what the heck? You fought tooth and nail when I wanted to hold hands.
Well, you should have just pretended you want to be my daughter.
Well, you know me. I like to get them before the hair does.
Did I? You say so.
Okay. Is it just me, or is the cluelessness this advanced indistinguishable from malice?
Amane shoots a look around the room out of the corner of her eyes to see if anyone understood what she just said.
Right, guys, right? It's like when you tell a joke and nobody really... You're like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'm not going to talk for the rest of the night.
None of the others even glance over here, let alone voice their agreement.
The fuck are you talking about?
Simon and Garfunkel's playing with tufts of her long hair, focusing intently on every strand as if concerned about split ends.
Oh, that's her trying to
Elbow
whistle.
braced on her desk, Michiru rests her chin in her hands and stares out the window, blowing air tunelessly through her lips in what can I only assume is an attempt at whistling.
Your place, like, makes noises sometimes, like the pipes.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? That's a new noise.
It's the cat. Sachi, doing her best impression of a robot waiting for someone to input new orders and being heckin' adorable,
Boop, 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 boop,
stays
boop, 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 boop.
absolutely still, her eyes steadily fixed on an arbitrary point of empty space.
Scanning.
I've seen this kind of thing before in a visual novel called You and Me and Her.
Yay.
Even at my previous school, there was a day when just this sort of hazy, difficult-to-describe atmosphere settled on the classroom. Right, this same-sex couple in the class had become public
Oh my
knowledge.
God, they're gay.
The two of them got sick of hiding and came out to everyone at once in this big dramatic announcement. The classroom that afternoon was very much like this.
Okay.
But why now?
We're not gay.
Maybe because there's only like 5 people in this school.
Right, you're the only guy, and now they're all sad.
I simply informed them of my new position as Makina's father. That's all.
Doggy style.
Plus, weren't they like, oh, okay, I'm the mommy
We're all
then.
a family. Yeah, but you weren't holding hands.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
lewd.
Right. Fathers and mothers do not hold hands ever.
Fathers and daughters.
Well, I meant like he could have held hands with Amine because
Right.
she's the mommy.
Yeah, no, they don't do that because that's also lewd.
Right. The two of us are of the opposite gender, so our walking hand in hand shouldn't offend even the most delicate sexual sensibilities.
What's wrong? We are of the opposite gender.
Or maybe the sight of a man like me pulling a girl like Makina along by the hand is just too incongruous in itself.
They shouldn't be offended. We're straight and cis.
Well, yeah, I'm aware that I'm not exactly well suited for that role, but it's just Makina, right?
Just Makina.
It's just Makina. Okay. What's all this then? If you people have something to say, why don't you just spit it out?
You people? Who says we do? It's all good, right? We're all coolio and everything. Nobody seems to have any complaints.
You're all really pissy.
We're whatever. We're anime girls.
Amine seems to be directing this question to the rest of the classroom as much as me.
Right, everyone, right?
Yeah.
Still silence.
When
God
no
damn it.
rebuttal arrives, she turns her back on me with a disdainful little snort and then saunters back to her desk.
She's like the one person who's like, we're giving you the silent treatment. Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't get it. Hey, Papa! Can I take the seat next to you today?
Sure. And then she sits in your lap.
Mm-hmm.
That happened. I think, were you also in that study hall where that one girl was just like sitting in people's laps all the time?
Oh, I think so.
Where she would just like get bored and then randomly be like, hey, can I sit in your
Yeah,
lap?
she
And
was
then
like
she would
always
just sit in your lap
insane for attention and like...
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
never like it never came off as flirty. It was always just like, look how wacky and goofy I am,
Yeah.
everybody. It's like, okay, whatever.
I don't really mind, I guess. Okay, then. I'm gonna go get my textbooks. We've got all 6 students in the classroom that could accommodate 40. There's more than enough spare seats, and in practice, everyone just goes where they feel like. So this change doesn't pose any logistical issues. However,
What the fuck?
why are you moving as well?
Why'd you ask? Is there a problem with that?
Not really.
Yeah, your boobs are like poking me in
But-
the back of the head.
Yeah. She was doing that.
Yeah.
She like sat behind you and like rubbed her boobs on your head.
Yep. Come on, I'm always helping Makina study, you know.
I see. Alright, I guess I'll have to accept that in your case.
I'm here too, because I'm the dog, I guess.
However, you over there, why are you sidling up to us as well? Because I'm the dog.
No, she's not the
No,
dog.
she's not the dog.
maid.
She's the maid, yeah.
I'm sorry, are you referring to me?
Who else would I be talking to? Don't give me that. Is this man insane face?
You must be insane to be talking to me, motherfucker. Well,
I'm sorry.
I thought it would be obvious. As Maka-chan crunches her pencil lid so frequently, one might think, is that brat doing it on purpose? At times, I'm in charge of provisioning her with fresh graphite. What of it?
What about that is obvious? I mean, well, I guess it's not really a problem. But, okay, no, hold on a second. You, Bottle Blonde, what's your deal? What are you supposed to be in charge of? I am the duality of Soon.
I'm not really, I mean, when Amine sits in front of me, I can barely see the blackboard, alright? I just moved because Amani's so friggin' huge. That's all. Excuse me? Could you try not to call me huge to my face? That's Yuuji's thing. Calls me
Yeah.
a giant bitch. Maybe you're just puny. Ever think of that?
I'm petite and wee.
Shut up already. Hurry up and sit down, okay? I can't sit up bored.
Then move. Move, bitch. Move out the way. No, what's with you people? Why is everyone clumping up? I can't see anything. I'm the smallest.
Well, because we all want to sit next to you, Makina.
No, no,
my harem route.
no kidding. I'm a cool kid now, huh? Okay then. Why doesn't that girl who's endlessly obsessing over her bogus search for non-existent split ends join us too?
Well, she always kind of leaves herself out and then complains that nobody wants to talk to her. She's a bit of a special case.
Hey, you over there. I'm not going to say your name. Why don't you join us? Let's all study together.
For the benefit of the people reading this, having to come up with S things, like it's not the most common letter in the fucking alphabet. It's not. That's E.
Hey, I'm talking to you. The girl who suddenly stopped looking for split ends after being totally seen through. Don't ignore me. I'm talking to you. Do you have something to say to me? Oh, fuck. Oh, God, run.
You already said it.
No, whoa, you made me jump. Why do you always have to be so angry anyway?
Dad!
Yeah. Let me ask you a question in return. Why do you always have to make me angry? Huh? What's wrong? Are you hungry?
My dad wanted me to ask you if you're on your period.
Can you have some of your poop? People can get irritated for reasons other than an empty stomach.
But yes, I am hungry.
Geez, you're not making any sense whatsoever. What am I supposed to do with this girl?
Sips tea.
That's my line. Oops, sorry. Just Makina.
Okay, everyone, time for biology. Please take your seats. Boop boop. What's this? Why is everybody all clustered up like that?
Don't ask me, I got no damn clue.
I put on this fucking Axe body spray this morning.
Yeah, I have this
Now they're all like weirdly sniffing me.
I have this Cupid pheromone cologne.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen ads for that. Where they literally like spray it into the air. They're like, oh, it makes me want to suck your dick.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, all right. That's not. There is pheromones. Like I have a roll-on thingy that's got like pheromones in it.
Yeah.
It just smells good. But it's like people don't like smell it and go, oh my god, I'm so wet.
I'm wet.
Looks as though the core's Irisu-san, perhaps?
Core? That was a weird voice.
Good timing. I'll begin the lesson here. Today we're going to be learning about the formation and growth of mold colonies through a practical experiment. You're all going to need a culture medium, so please come up to the desk and take one.
Damn it! I only brought my culture larges.
Comparing a classroom of dues-paying students to a writhing dish of smelly fungi.
It's pretty accurate.
It's right up there with the
High school
officer
kids fucking smell awful.
who attempted to inspire his kamikaze squad by informing them that each and every one of you maggots looks like a sinking enemy ship to me on the sensitivity scale. In our enlightened modern age, where the use of abusive language towards pupils is seen as problematic, you've literally called people maggots. It might not have been the wisest rhetorical device.
Well, his allegories and similes and stuff are always like war related.
Yeah.
Which it's like it's supposed to be like, yeah, everything he knows combat and blah blah blah. But it just comes off as like that weird kid who was in high school who was like really obsessed with military stuff, and,
right?
like, airsoft guns, and that's all they ever talk about. And it's like, shut up.
The principal's analogy proved quite clear and interesting.
But you don't say that out loud because that's the same kid that's like super into military stuff and guns.
As it turned out, our Makina-centered colony maintained its strange internal tension throughout the rest of the school day. The moment the last bell finally rings, everyone heaves a long, weary sigh. We walk around just in a clump the entire day. Finally over, huh? Today was really tiring for some reason. Nothing beats something sweet when you're worn out, you know. Come on, Papa. Let's go get a snack before we head back to the dorm.
Yeah, it's probably because your lunch was just melon.
Herm. Well, let's see. I wouldn't particularly mind taking the girl out for a snack, but I'm not sure about letting her snarf pastries before dinner. Oh, I'm gonna snarf.
Oh, come on, snurf, snurf.
I unconsciously looked to Mommy for guidance.
Hell yeah.
Where'd Mommy go?
Mommy's right here. Oh, damn it. I was hoping she would pop up.
Said she had some pressing business to attend to. Dashed right out after the bell. Pressing business? Did you ask her what that involved?
Something about pressing her chest against things. Yeah, she does that.
Yeah, nah, didn't bother. Come to think of it, I don't see any others either. Where'd they all go? Well, there's no homework, so they're all masturbating.
Oh, of course.
Dunno. Guess it kind of looked like they were following Amini. Ran off right after her.
Because she went off to go cry, and they're all consoling her. He's not worth it. Guys are assholes anyway. Sorry, I should have waited a second to click, because I knew you were taking a drink.
It spewed everywhere.
I'd been there, brother.
When I put my mouth on it.
Okay, now you're just like describing my last weekend.
Strange. I think I detect a faint whiff of something like conspiracy in the air. Just my imagination. Come on! Ain't it obvious what this is about? They're being considerate. Don't want to get in the way of our date, you know?
I've now learned that Japanese doesn't have a word for come on.
Come on!
Because the voice actor just went, come on!
Oh.
There's a lot of Japanese that has like some Americanisms in
Yeah.
them.
Date? Not familiar with the term? When a boy and girl go out and eat tasty stuff together, we call it a date.
We call it a 69.
I don't think we do. You're subtly mistaken, but the general thrust of the argument isn't wrong, and correcting you would be a pain in the ass. I guess I'll let it slide.
Oh, dang it. You got me to go on a date with you through technicality.
Alrighty then. Let's date it up. What do you want to eat, Papa? Well, I had more than enough sugar at lunch. So I'm in the mood for something better tuned to the subtle needs of the masculine snacker. A hungry man.
Yeah, I was going to say,
might
it's going to
say.
be one of those, like, for manly men who like to eat meat.
Uberweiss. Something that leaves a hint of sweetness, but doesn't overpower you with syrupy goop.
It's like that Dr. Pepper 10 that came out. That was
Oh, yeah.
specifically marketed like the Dr. Pepper for men, and then nobody fucking bought it.
No, I don't think I ever even ended up seeing those.
I saw they were on store shelves for like a month, and then no one bought them, so it just disappeared.
Right, and then they had one for a while, didn't they?
I think so.
Or
Pepsi did that.
Pepsi
There was Pepsi
One.
1 for
Yeah.
a while, yeah. But now it's all zero, which is what I drink.
Yep. What the heck's that supposed to mean? Hell of a self-centered demand.
They finally mastered zero sugar stuff.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, it
most of
does
it's good.
slightly taste different, but only to the point of like when I go back, it's kind of like upgrading a TV and being like, this isn't that different. And then you go back to the old one and you're like, okay, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because if I go back to regular now, it's like, wow, this is really sugar and syrupy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Japanese pastry of some sort, I guess. Something with red bean paste would be good.
That sounds really gross.
You and your beans.
Right? He's a bean man.
To be honest, I still think of the bean paste as slang for the explosive powder packed inside grenades and landmines and such.
God, again with this shit. You didn't even get into the military, Adam.
But while playing a normal student, I'm far removed from all that.
You joined the volunteer firefighters and then you graduated and you may have gotten into the National Guard where you brought donuts. You weren't in the military. Stop fucking talking about it, Adam.
You failed your basic training.
Yeah. You're tiny. Your wrists were tinier than my index finger. Of course you weren't gonna fucking make it.
I may start gaining
Adam?
weight if this keeps up, but I suppose that shouldn't present a major impediment either. If I remember correctly, there was a taiyaki place in that food court by the station supermarket.
What's that? Is that not takoyaki?
No, it's different.
Takoyaki, it's taiyaki?
Taiyaki. No, sounds good. I love it. It's, fish-shaped
They're
cakes.
fish-shaped cakes, obviously.
Let's go eat some. Don't stuff your face too much, all right? Amane won't be pleased if you can't manage to eat dinner. I thought those were sugary, though, so I was wrong. Oh, ham and cheese. So they're like Hot Pockets, but fish-shaped.
I guess. Taiyaki!
Well, anytime I've seen them eating one in an anime, it always seems like it has chocolate in it. So maybe there are chocolate ones?
Yeah, or it's just that maybe that's the red bean paste.
Oh, could be.
It's just, it's a cartoon, so it's just like,
Yeah.
it's full of some kind of color.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking a ham and cheese model would hit the spot. Try new lean taiyakis too.
I don't know. I always like anime food. Like, especially
Oh, it always
watching
looks
like
fantastic.
Studio Ghibli stuff.
Yeah.
Like watching Howl's Moving Castle, which is like my favorite movie of all time. Anytime that like when they're cooking that, when Howl finally shows up and he starts cooking the bacon and the
Yeah.
eggs, and then they have it on the plate, it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
looks so fucking good.
Ham and cheese. What? Where? Yeah, in the taiyaki. These days, even taiyaki changes dramatically with the passing of the eras. You know? I see, but ham and cheese aren't exactly sweet, are they? Okay, they are
They
sweet.
are normally sweet.
Yeah, okay. Whew.
Oh, that was a close
I'm
one.
still an otaku.
I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. Just get going. Let's get going. All right? Yeah? Sure, I guess. Yay! I leave the classroom, tugged along by Makina. Watching this excited shrimp of a girl urging me to hurry almost feels like when I'm walking... like I'm walking one of those hot-blooded little mutts that practically drag their owners towards the dog run out of sheer enthusiasm. Come to think of it, my old pet dog had some of this restless energy as well. The corners of my mouth twitch up a little at the thought.
No, she's a puppy girl. I called it.
But still.
Actually, that was what's her name?
Yeah, Michi.
Yeah, Michiru. My first thought is always Chiru, and that's what helps me remember her name.
Where'd Amine run off to anyway? Meanwhile, in the Mihama Academy second conference room.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh.
I don't know! God, no! Uh-oh. Good afternoon, everyone. I think you all know why we've gathered here today. But allow me to state for the record. Today's topic will be this thing with Kazumi, Yuuji, I don't like this picture, and Makina. Seriously, what the fuck? I will be your moderator, Suo Ane. My best regards. Well then, I'll begin with a specific explanation of the situation. It all began with Kazumi Yuji's abrupt transfer into our one-time Garden of Women, Mihama Academy. His sudden appearance in our lives initially left us confused and even dismayed. Japan, I don't think you know what you're doing. But as the days rolled past, we began to develop more positive feelings. This is like I get it, they're like, it's supposed to be like a secret club type of thing.
Right.
But I wonder if it's as innocent as it's supposed to be, or if they know what they're doing, or if this is like the turning the red blood white type of situation.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't know.
Maybe you should rethink that.
I don't know about this one.
But as the days rolled past, so we're at Ghost Club, I swear, we began to develop more positive feelings and a non-insignificant interest in him as a member of the opposite sex. Also, I know this is the costume party, but why did we all come dressed up as Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas? Soon enough, we were unconsciously following him with our eyes. Indeed, something resembling a faint love blossomed in our bosoms.
I like how it has blush.
Might I interject for a moment?
I love that she's got the glasses. Yes? What seems to be the matter, Comrade Zizuru?
Well, why exactly was I called to this little meeting?
Because you love him too.
What do you mean, why? You're the principal of this school, aren't you?
That's a no-no, Comrade Imchiru. This conference is to be a frank exchange of opinions under the shield of ostensible anonymity.
That's where clownfish live.
Please refrain from, God damn it, from remarks that could be taken as identifying a fellow participant, you bottle blonde bimbo.
What's the point of pretending it's completely obvious?
We Japanese can't do without our polite fictions and our clan meetings, apparently. Also, visuals matter. Precisely because we're concealing our faces in this way, thoughts we might otherwise never express will slip easily out of our mouths. It's like being on a Reddit forum, enabling a vigorous exchange of ideas.
But I can still tell who everyone is.
Well, groups of girls always have their stresses, so I'll admit that discussions of this sort may be necessary, but, why the mask?
You just casually included yourself in the girl category, didn't you? Well, I'll overlook that for now. More importantly, Comrade Zizuru, I'm afraid we've already got more than enough dirt on you.
Dirt? What are you talking about? That stuff is medically mandated.
Are you really prepared to discuss this here and now?
Good.
My therapist gave me that massage wand.
It's a back massager.
Very courageous of you. Comrade Keimine, please read the report in question to us.
Certainly. Report number... Oh, why am I doing that voice? Report number 512. T-Bana Cizuru. Personnel record and results of background check. Investigator Keimine S.G. The following is a summary of my observations gathered over the last few days, primarily through tailing the subject T-Bana Cizuru under cover of cleaning the school grounds. What? Day X of month Y, 0930 hours, while commuting to work in her private automobile, subject encountered Kazumi Yuuji in the midst of his morning run. Subject proceeded to overtake him via car, linger in the staff parking lot until he returned, and make eye contact.
The smell of beans loomed heavily.
What's so strange about that? I happened to see him on the way over, so I waited to say hello. Big deal. Wait, I've lost my mind.
I'm gonna say they're gonna prove that she likes him too.
Wait, which one's Keimine?
Sachi.
Oh, that's Sachi. Duh. Jesus Christ. Like, I lost the plot on who was talking. The masks work! According to my observations, while waiting for Kazumi Yuji's arrival, the subject used the vanity mirror on the back of the sun visor to arrange her bangs and patch up her makeup. For a mere morning greeting to a pupil, it seems rather less than strictly necessary to reapply one's cosmetics. Listen, I lick my lips a lot, and I was singing in the car because Die Young by Kesha was on, and then, so I needed to redo my lipstick.
Acceptable. Move on.
That makes sense. We all love Kesha. Let alone spritz an expensive perfume onto both wrists and behind the ears as if to get into character as the adult woman. But perhaps I'm missing some? Could you explain the rationale for these actions? You saw that too? It would be wise not to underestimate our intelligence capabilities. Comrade Keimine carries out her duties very thoroughly. Duties. When given a target, she'll investigate them down to the very brand of toilet paper they favor.
Angel Soft.
I was trying to think of another one. Cottonelle.
Scott.
There it is.
Charmin.
The perfume was just, it's a standard part of etiquette before meeting someone. I had no ulterior motives.
Please put your hand. This CG is not usable.
Please stop doing
God.
I swear it's a Roman salute.
No ulterior motives, is it? Well then, can you explain the incident after school that same day?
After school?
According to this report, you pretended to be napping in your office, then waited in the hope a certain visitor would take advantage of the situation.
That's not... He didn't, though. I tried to... I mean, sometimes my constant hard work wears me down, alright? I just dozed off for a moment.
I'm not so sure about that. Until the very moment he put his hand on your door, our observations indicate you were reviewing paperwork in perfectly ordinary fashion.
Good.
Even when he called out your name, you kept on feigning sleep, expecting him to take you in his arms and carry you to the sofa. And then you, leaned the chair out a little bit so your whale tail would show. And once this in fact came to pass, you turned in your sleep and exposed your defenseless lips before his very eyes, waiting for a kiss, were you not? That's a move. That's the move. But, you kind of don't want them to take that bait because then it means they would do stuff to you while you're sleeping.
Right?
Absolutely. I'm an educator, I was teaching him how to take advantage of a woman.
I'm here too. Please, just give up, ma'am. The moment you set foot in this place, it was already too late. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm even here.
Sakaki-san.
Who?
Oh, damn it. Well, we're anonymous, so that's your name now. Don't tell me you...
I'm Sakaki Waimiko, not Sakaki. Ugh. As long as we maintain that pretense, this conversation need not affect our daily lives in any way.
I don't believe it. Even you. Why? I have to put my glasses outside the mask, because if they're inside it, they fog up. Shouldn't have let Sachi get a look at your hard drive, huh? Michiru-sama, it's Keimine S.G., not Sachi. How many times must I explain this before you understand? you dumbass. Just a slip of the tongue. Kind of hot. Total accident. I won't get it wrong again, okay? So, please don't read any more poems from my diary, please.
Up next, poetry.
Poetry, is it? Perhaps you're referring to poems. In the summer night, you gently wrap your arms around my shoulders. Blah, 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 blah. I just want to sing. Kesha. You're exceptionally noisy, Chiru-sama. What is there to be so ashamed of? Envisioning the passage of seasons in poetic style is a truly beautiful endeavor. I'm quite fond of this verse in particular. The heart of winter, I slip my hand inside his pocket. It is time to play some pocket pool. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh no! That's not whatever! Goodness, what's the matter? You're howling like a beast all of a sudden. Has your brain finally... Don't say finally, you jerk! Don't look at me with your eyes full of pity, I think. I don't know. I forgot to cut eye holes in mine.
Right.
Comrade Kamine, why don't you let the poor girl off the hook? She's, pretty much sobbing at this point, I think. So...
Well, if you think that'd be best, Ane-san.
You want to talk anyway. When a little leaf falls on your head when you're cleaning and you go out of your way to have Yuuji take it off for you. You're like 2 feet taller than him too, so you had to lean over and your boobs fell out. It was kind of hot.
That's the go-to move.
And when his hand touches your ear, you go bright red and make this freaky little sound. It's like, can you do it? Like right now, please? You were quivering. I saw the whole thing, Missy. That's not... When he brushed his fingers against your ear, you totally imagined him making love to you for a second. I swear. And so had your panties a little. I know, because I was like right under you. And after he left, you put a hand on your chest and started sighing sweetly, and you said something about scales in your eyes. I was like, are you a lizard? Do you have those weird lizard eyelids? You were totally playing with your snipped little nips.
Oh my.
You got a lot of nerve making fun of me, you slutty maid.
Oh. Call me that again.
It was nothing more than a momentary loss of control. I just happened to get into a slightly funny mood, that's all. It's not as though I'm constantly thinking about him in that way.
Oh, don't be such a tsundere.
Now, we all know we all want to suck his dick. Let's all calm down a little, Comrade Kamine.
But I'm not a slutty maid.
He won't let me.
There's no point in trying to hide it now, you know. I mean, it's true. Sometimes after Yuuji touches you, well, you happen to get into a funny mood like that. Leaning against a tree in the garden, clutching your broom and hyperventilating and then rubbing on your broom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. I forgot to cut out nose holes.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're all comrades here, remember? Allow me to ask something of every participant in this conference. All of those who have made use of Kazumi Yuuji as masturbatory fodder, please honestly raise your hands.
I think I need to give more homework.
Yeah.
That's a little, well, how about you? Are you saying you...
Of course.
Oh, but of course. I'm particularly fond of the fantasy where I struggle feebly as he stuffs it into my mouth, yanking my hair and roughly thrusting his waist. Oh, been there, sister.
Does the principal not have anything to say about this?
Probably fucking jerking it.
Well, that's what they're like, you like him too, shut the hell up.
That's what the hats are. It's not a racist thing. Those are sperm.
Yeah.
This is Gooner Club.
The Goon Club.
Nasty! What kind of fantasy is that? Isn't it a little too nasty, or should I try it?
I'm a natural-born masochist, you see.
You've seen my route.
I preferred the gentler approach. How can I put this? Treating a mere maid like me as sweetly as a princess.
Yep, that definitely works for you, Comrade Kamine. How about you, Mchiru? But I can guess, when you're with him, you can naturally express your real feelings, cuddling and fawning all over him, sugary sweet style.
Well, no, mine is like, he finds the other personality in me and he helps it gain closure.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I meet her family.
And then I give her some snuggles.
She kind of goes away, but she's still there, sort of. Kind of like a get out situation.
Yeah.
But I do like the snuggles.
I like the snuggles too. And I'm a cat. Wait, why do you know that? Did you look inside my head? Are you a psychiatrist?
No, I read your diary.
Well, no. Somehow you just seem like the type. I've been doing my research on whatever they're called, tsunderes. Totally sucks at flirting around with guys, but secretly yearns for that sort of sappy lovebirds routine.
Why don't you just use Google to figure out what one is?
I don't know how to use that either.
Damn.
I sort of get the feeling you go for dressing up and matching clothes and all that. No! I mean, they could they not matching, but they could go together.
Right,
he has
like
a
a
red
plug and an
tie.
outlet.
Yeah, I wear a plug. I mean, no, okay, don't start imagining me doing freaky stuff. What do you care anyway? I can fantasize whatever the heck I want, right?
Well, sure, of course you can. Incidentally, Comrade S. Khaki. Oh, that's Amine.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait a second. But yeah, I was, because she popped up. So she looks like there's a cartoon character that has a face and head that I can't figure it out. Comrade S. Cuck. I'm thinking you're pretty similar to me, right? I got you down as the sort who pictures herself being violently toyed with, getting all hot and bothered as you imagine someone messing you up till you can't even think straight. Yeah, it's probably like a situation of getting overpowered, but you're fighting back because you got the knife.
I doubt you have any intention of listening, even if I attempt to deny it, do you? Yes, sure, that's right. I'm an irredeemable masochist who gets wet when abused. Are you satisfied now?
Whatever, you're exactly like, what's-her-face, deaf girl, and want to tie him to a chair.
Mm-hmm.
Thought so. Kind of sucks that we're so similar, but I guess it's all good. It'll make the threesome easier. By the way, Comrade Chizuru, you're more on the masochist side of the equation yourself, yeah? Am I right, or am I right?
How do you expect me to respond to that question?
Oh, her mouth may say the right things at first. This is wrong, you know. We really shouldn't. But in the end, she surrenders her body to her own pupil. The whole indulgent older woman thing, right? I'm getting a little turned on thinking about it.
What is happening here?
Is something the matter? You seem to be sweating for some strange reason. Don't tell me you've actually pleasured yourself to such fantasies.
I'm doing it right now.
Why do you think I'm being so quiet over here?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Worn down by his persistence, your voice takes on a sweet, high-pitched tone.
Oh, Yuuji!
No. You're hopeless, aren't you? Alright then, come here. But just this once. This is it, okay? The mere thought gets your motor running, doesn't it? Put your hand down.
No, you can't ask a question.
And what's more, after all that talk about just this once, when you offer him your slightly worn body, he indulges with such enthusiasm, such overjoyed moans of pleasure, that when he returns for more, you find yourself unable to firmly reject him. Oh, blissful surrender. Any of this sound familiar?
It sounds like this is your fantasy.
A little bit.
Oh.
I just want everyone in this room to fuck.
Right? God damn.
S-Uo-san, I think it might be best to let the matter drop.
True. It'd be pretty irritating if she started bawling or other things after all.
So cruel. To edge me like that.
Huh. But come to think of it, there aren't really any super sadists among us, are there?
What about that shitty-looking Jables woman? She seems like the type.
Well, we don't know anything about her.
I don't know about that. I mean, they met her kind
Yeah.
of. I don't know about that. It's just intuition, but I'm thinking she might be a bit of a masochist as well.
She's the Dami.
Yeah.
On what grounds?
Intuition, like I said. For some reason, I can almost buy her still being a virgin. Oh, jeez, excuse me. At that age, if the cards fell wrong, like overestimating her value as a woman, she let the years slip right by, waiting for her ideal man to descend from the sky or something.
I think I may vaguely understand what you're getting at, and I suppose you are rather the expert when it comes to acting the slut with no actual sexual experience whatsoever.
Hey, that's right! You should talk big, Ane, but you're still a virgin yourself. Oh, no biggie. I'm still young after all.
Excuse me, but that's a rather naive way of thinking. You should all not be virgins. I mean, allow your youth to lull you into a false sense of security, and the big 30 will be closing in on you before you know it, and your biological clock is ticking, and you're a principal where there's only one student that's a guy.
Yes, I want to fuck him. There.
I'm gonna go. Why did I come here in the first place? So are we gonna talk about the Ku Klux Klan hoods or anything, or
Next order of business.
what is it? You're all staring at me like that.
Well, when your face is covered, you kind of have the same body type as Yuuji. I'm well aware that this is an exceptionally impolite question, but Comrade Chizuru, don't tell me, you're cherries still?
Don't be ridiculous. Do I look like a child? I've shoved so many things up there. I got rid of that thing a long time ago. I used to ride horses professionally. I have not had that in years. Yes, of course I'm experienced. I mean, back when I was a student, I went at it fast and furious. I was the librarian at this disabled school. Barely had time to try out. If anything, it got to a point where my classmates got kind of grossed out and started telling me to control myself a little. I had chlamydia thrice.
So I fucked them all.
Maybe this is none of my business, but I really think you should try to fix the habit of frantically babbling every time you try to tell a lie.
Oh. Huh? Wait, that was a lie? Wait. To be honest, I find it easier to imagine Comrade Chizuru sitting in the corner of the classroom during lunch with her head in a book, pretending not to notice everyone going off to play volleyball.
Where everyone was just having sex.
I can picture that pretty easily. Actually, I'm sort of getting deja vu.
Why are you looking at me?
Take a careful look, Comrade Sabugaki. It's you in 10 years.
Saba Saba Bukaki?
Could you please refrain from using the term it while pointing at me? Huh? So what, everyone's here is a freaking virgin? Let's change that. Girl, what the heck? It's so pathetic.
So this is...
So this is the fate of those who neglect womanly efforts while still young. I believe I've been scared straight. This is too cruel. Inhuman.
Now, I'm sure a good man will show up sooner or later. Most likely. Probably. Maybe.
I can do without encouragement that half-hearted. Well, none of us are exactly in a position to criticize, having lost Kazumi-san to Maki-chan. And she's like the youngest one, even though we're kind of the same age, but she's obviously drawn to look the youngest.
Yeah.
That's right! We got so derailed with the masturbation and cherries and stuff, and I completely forgot about that.
Amane still has a chance. She's the mommy.
Right?
Wasn't discussing that supposed to be the entire point of this meeting?
So it's decided. We all molest Yuuji.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess nobody really wants to deal with it, so we might have been avoiding the topic. Plus, I start talking about this kind of thing, and I just get wrapped up in it. We know!
I mean, what the heck is even going on? The guy suddenly declares himself her father? Like, what? Like, so does he want to, like, call himself my daddy now?
That'd be stupid.
That'd be so crazy. Like, maybe I should try it just to see how crazy it is.
Well, come on.
Where'd your shoulders go?
You all know how Makina is by this point.
I wonder if I stand like this with my arms down to my sides, if I do enough of a spin, I could be like a Beyblade?
I can only really guess what it's like to be the first daughter of a family that runs some huge zaibatsu, but Comrade Asakaki, you can probably understand a little, right?
I suppose. I like how you're flirting with this, technicality that you can say my name because it's not the full name.
Of course.
I can understand.
What, am I going to come up with K words?
Yes.
It's even harder than S words.
Nah. I suppose. I mean, I can understand that it isn't always a bed of roses, at least.
From what Makina tells me, her mother didn't spend much time caring for her. So I got this idea I could sort of become a replacement mom for her and, like, swoop in and steal Yuuji. But
As I remember the story, Maki-chan was much closer to her father, and he died in an accident.
What's that like?
Okay, well, it's not like that's so unique. Plenty of people don't grow up in a happy family. There's like fucking 6 of us here.
Yeah, I know. I do understand what you're saying, okay? But, you know, the girl asked Yuji all by herself through a text message. I mean, I guess she didn't, but she told him, I want you to be my dad, right to his face. You know how much courage that must have taken? Anime characters can't do that. Don't we have to respect that? Well, no.
So you're saying Maki-chan needed Kazumi-san that badly?
And I think Yuji might have accepted her because he sort of understood that. Comrade Shizuru, you've been rather quiet. What's your opinion on all this?
Because every time I talk, you say I want to masturbate and stuff.
So I'm just gonna masturbate and stuff.
That'll show you.
Uh,
Popping my cherry over here.
Excuse me? Are you paying attention to the discussion?
yeah, I wasn't thinking about how I could sneak up on Yuji if I kept this mask. It's just, since I'm familiar with all of your personal circumstances in detail, simply listening to this conversation got me a little on edge. Like, none of you have parents. Like, one of you does, I guess? Kind of?
We don't really know.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
She's us. She's a perv and she masturbates all the time.
Oh.
Well then.
That's our only personality trait.
And virgin. That's us, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Mine's grown back.
Has it?
My virginity's grown back.
I mean, never mind. Well then, taking all those circumstances into account, what are your thoughts?
Let's see. To be certain, every student in the school has their own complex problems to bear. Like, you know, cannibalistic sex cults.
Extreme trauma.
Yeah, and like having the spirit of a organ donor inside you, or having your parents splattered in a car wreck right in front of your face.
Yeah, and whatever your problem is, we don't know yet.
Like, I guess daddy issues, it seems.
Hers are just going to be normal. She's just here.
Yeah, she's just a bratty rich kid who doesn't want to be spoiled or something. I don't know.
Each and every one of you has your hands full with your own difficulties and can't always devote much energy to worrying about someone else's unhappiness. I don't think that reflects any cold-heartedness on your part. Given such circumstances, the mere fact that you've gathered on your own initiative to consider what's best for your friends makes me very happy. I just wish we didn't have to wear these hoods.
Can we end this conference?
Yeah.
Even if this discussion leads us to conclude their relationship is unacceptable. Even if we decide to try and force them to separate.
Let's sabotage Regina George.
That would be a legitimate decision in its own right. If that's the conclusion you reach after an earnest exchange of opinions, I won't say a thing. As the principal, I totally accept you guys bullying the only happy couple in this entire building into breaking up. That's the healthy thing to do.
Respecting student autonomy sounds nice in theory, but that strikes me as a little too hands-off. I like to put my hands on.
No, we put posters up that say don't bully, but then when, someone is getting bullied, we just ignore it. Your problems aren't simple enough to be resolved by merely tying you down. We have to, blow up a school. You wouldn't be in the school like this if they were. Surely you remember why this receptacle was constructed in the first place.
Are you talking about the glory hole?
No! I'm sorry, I went too far.
It's all right.
So, what are we gonna do about this two? Are we accepting this or not?
Perhaps it would be best to leave that aside until we understand what we're accepting. For the moment, I think, seriously, what the hell, may be more relevant to question. And maybe we go back to talking about how we all masturbate and want to have sex.
Yeah, I like that topic of
I kind of want to
conversation.
hear more about the, forced throating. That's piqued my interest a little bit. Yeah, look, seems like everybody's misunderstanding things, but, it's just a fantasy. It's like, I want him to, force his dick down my throat, but, also I'm scared of him doing that. But, I'm afraid I won't be able to do it unless he forces it. So, that's not what we're talking about. All right, this really is nothing but a father-daughter
sounds really
make-believe
fucked up.
game, you know? But, come on,
those two come back to the classroom hand in hand, you know? Even if it's make-believe or whatever. That's less father-daughter and more boyfriend-girlfriend, don't you think?
Is she not going to bring up the fact that they were making out when she walked in the room?
Yeah, I don't know.
In addition, Maka-chan's statement this morning to wit, he's my man now, so keep your stinking paws off him, is rather weighing on my mind. She was all like, cash me outside. How about that? Kazumi-san didn't exactly refute the declaration either.
Well, I think she was just saying that for the heck of it, to be honest.
To be fair, she did say that crap before. They were,
Yeah, and it was like
Yuji's
kind
mine.
of like Yuji kind of understood it as like she didn't understand like my man meant boyfriend. She was saying like he's my dad, he's my man.
Yeah.
Like as a man. But you know, being stupid teenager Yuji, instead of like correcting her grammar, he's just like, well, she misspeaks all the time. They'll totally
Right.
understand it. Wait, yeah.
Perhaps so.
Wait, did we already see that? No.
No.
But I was still rather surprised to see Kazumi-san holding hands with a girl. I could have sworn he was gay. I would have assumed he was the type to dislike such clingy physical contact. I would have definitely touched him more if I knew.
He did eat a cookie out of my mouth that one time. But
But he didn't make a move when I was cleaning the bathroom in front of him in my slutty underwear.
yeah.
So, like, I was like, he's got to be gay. Why else would he be allowed in this school? Obviously for girls.
What is this, an anime?
Then
Kinda.
again, perhaps the most plausible scenario involves a curt initial rejection. Why the hell would I embarrass myself like that? Or something of the sort. After observing Maka-chan droop in disappointment, this gives way to self-justifying excuses along the lines of, just this once, punk, even as he quietly stretches out his hand for hers.
As if we didn't have enough tsundere going around already. Comrade said, Ku Klux Klan, do you have any thoughts?
That is not an acceptable name.
Well, then take off the fucking
These
hood.
are Ooga Booga masks.
Sure, Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie,
I'm actually cosplaying Coneheads.
Yeah. When she makes that, big mouth, she just looks like a rice ball.
Yeah.
When Michiru does.
Yeah.
None in particular, as long as they're acting on the basis of mutual consent. They can do whatever they please. It has nothing to do with me.
You're so full of shit. You're like the deepest in love.
Quite the sulky attitude. Perhaps you're thinking stalking off in a huff once or twice may inspire Kazumi-san to worry about you?
What?
No, ignore this giant sweat drop and the one floating in front of me.
You're always trying to attract his attention with that needy woman act. Kiriko-san. It's not exactly sporting.
Excuse me. Am I imagining things, or has your criticism of me gotten extremely harsh lately?
You are not imagining things. I do apologize. A certain frank individual instructed me to express my thoughts and opinions more openly, so... Huh? Who's this Frank guy? Is he hot? Is he covered worse, you know?
Oh, Michiru, you're such a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I'm cute, though.
That's the voice thing again.
What's with the glare? If you got something to say, then say it to my face. Behind a mask.
Sweetly.
While you're also wearing a mask. This COVID thing has gotten pretty extreme, huh? Frankly, you have the intelligence of a macaque. I have the intelligence of your cock. Your cock?
Yeah, see? Looks like a rice ball.
Yeah, it does.
This conversation's going nowhere fast. How am I supposed to get off to this? Are you girls always engaging in this sort of discussion?
Sweetly.
Well, only when we decide a group debate is necessary, but every once in a while.
Okay, here's my question. Where the heck did you just say yes to that crazy request to become my dad in the first place?
God, we should have never gone along with this. We should have skipped it and gone to Amine's route.
Right? Jesus Christ. Well, like I said before, I bet he decided Makina really needed someone to play that role. And Yuji's fundamentally pretty soft on younger girls, so... How do you know that? I mean, I guess they've been around each other for like half the year at this point.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, yeah,
Really?
because Yeah, up till this point, they've kind of been doing
They've
that.
all been hanging out.
Like,
yeah.
Makina's always been that, yeah, play with me.
Yeah, she did like sit in your lap and all that kind of stuff. Because you were like eating food. You were like getting food with them for a while.
Yeah, and you
Back
kind of
me.
just let her do whatever.
Yeah. Back me up, comrade K-Mine. K-Mine. Ever notice that Yuji treats you like a little gentler than the rest of us?
Oh, well, yes. I just figured it was my nice little southern accent and the fact that I wear a maid uniform.
And the fact that for
And I
some
stick
reason,
my hands together and it's really cute.
I get 3 choices before it even matters.
I know, right? Think about it. The girls Yuji casually pats on the head are all younger than him, right?
I think that's just because we're shorter than him.
Come to think of it, he's never done that to me. Probably because I'm weird about my hair and I wouldn't let
He
him.
probably only does it to the girls that he is not afraid are going to punch or stab him.
Yeah. If anything, that would denote him not having feelings towards them.
Yeah,
At least I would think so.
Well,
It's like
yeah.
there's no like actual attraction, so he's not nervous around them.
but it's like an anime, so like head pets.
Head pats and
equal
holding hands, that
affections.
obviously means that they're in love forever and they're going to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's more that you'd probably snarl at him if he even tried.
I would not. He'd just pass out from the fumes. I wouldn't get angry or anything. It's not like I'd get angry at him or anything.
Really? Then why don't you let him know? If you want to stroke my head, I'll allow it.
I won't get mad or anything. Why do you always play these things out in your head? I kind of want to see what that looks like. But don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I want you to pet me or anything. I'll just purr.
Or something.
What? Are you a genius?
Oh shit, she figured it out.
I've been getting that a lot lately. I finally figured out how to Google. Well, whatever. Make a note, why don't you?
Yeah, good stuff. Now I'm Jigsaw. Do you want to play a game? Ane-san, are you saying Kazumi-san hasn't patted your head?
Yeah, not even once. Don't know, maybe my head's a little awkward to pat. It's kind of high up compared to everybody else. Yeah, but isn't he still taller than her?
He is.
Like, we were
And-
surprised that, like, oh, I thought, like, she was the tall girl thing.
right.
But she is.
Which
She's
they
the
are
tall
the
girl
tall
by
girl, but they're like
comparison.
5'4".
Yeah. But that was the one time where I tried to surprise him with a sneak hug from behind. Oops, accidental glomp, ooh. And he spun around and grabbed me by the crown of the head.
That sounds less like a pat on the head and more like an iron claw attack.
How about you, comrade? Raven the Hunter? Never had your head patted either?
No, I have not. I don't recall the two of us being that intimate in the first place.
Well, Mika probably seems like an even riskier choice than me, right? Kind of feels like she'll just sit there not reacting at all. Maybe give you a nice cold, what do you think you're doing for your troubles? That was like a perfect fucking impersonation of you, by the way. That's what you sound like. You're like, oh, I got a knife.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd pull out the knife, obviously. I suppose I can't deny that.
Look, I brought a party streamer thing.
Yeah. As a general rule, I don't particularly enjoy people touching my head.
I'm thinking about rolling a white mage. That looks like the white mage symbol
Yeah.
for Final Fantasy, like the staff. I'm not sure if it's really okay for me to be asking this, but how about you, comrade Chizuru? I mean, I don't want to cross any boundaries with the principal or anything.
Yeah.
Obviously. Ever had Yuji pet you on the head?
Don't be ridiculous, of course not. I even, like leaned into him and he didn't.
Yeah, even when I did that thing where I slept on the ground and
Right.
had to carry me to the couch.
In this case, I would imagine the problem is indeed a simple matter of age. What?
Well, yeah. And over the hill lady panting like a lapdog while her student strokes her head would be a little creepy. Should I stop doing that?
Is that the
Well, I don't have
problem?
students, but I'm older than... Actually... Sorry, I'm thinking of something in my head. I guess I've only ever been older than 2 of my partners? 3. 3 of my partners.
Over the...
Hedge? My favorite DreamWorks movie?
Bruce Willis is in it. Anne-san, your choice of words was unfortunate. Please retract and revise the middle-aged woman. Middle-aged? I'm rather reluctant to apply the term aging, so I believe that would be roughly appropriate, yes. For some reason I'm feeling pain deep in my chest. Premenopausal symptoms, perhaps? Please do take care of yourself.
Look, I'm doing that ribbon thing that Michiru does.
Ah, there she goes at last.
Why is it that we can't seem to stay on topic for more than 30 seconds at a time?
This conference is now dismissed. We've met our goal of making the principal cry.
Where were we again? I still forgot to cut eye holes out of my mask.
To summarize, we were discussing Kazumi Yuji's suspected pedophilic tendencies.
I'm sorry. How exactly did you summarize the discussion to arrive at that conclusion?
Come on, this is the internet. Anyone that you disagree with is obviously a pedophile. Think about it. We're talking about me here, you know?
Excuse me? I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Well, look, I'm cute.
Not only do I have one hell of a body, I mean a spladao, with curves in all the right places. I'm an ultra-considerate, slightly slutty, big sister type, you know? Pretty much the dream woman for a boy around Yuji's age. I mean, obviously.
I'm obviously his first choice.
Look at our Discord.
Go back to the playthroughs.
Any red-blooded guy's gonna jump on me first and think later, right? And what do I get instead? Every time I try a slightly proactive approach, he's all, "You're annoying, woman," or "It's too damn hot for this," you know? What the heck's up with that? My pride as a woman is in tatters. So, in conclusion, I am with Michiru, or not Michiru, what's-her-face? Sachi. I'm pretty sure he's gay.
So it's just the femcel club.
Pretty much.
Well, that creepy JP woman has ludicrously big breasts too, right? Maybe he's just sick of them by now?
Maybe smaller breasts are just more to his taste after all. Comrade... Kraken, how many centimeters is your bust again?
I'm sorry, but why exactly would I answer that question?
Because I want to get you a bra for your birthday. Oh, okay.
How nice of you.
Comrade Imchiru has a pretty decent chest compared to Makina, but still a bit on the small side, right?
I'm normal. Totally normal. Why is this turning into a discussion with our breast sizes anyway?
I don't know, I'm bored and horny.
Haven't you gotten that by now?
Okay then, I'm gonna quit messing around and get straight to the heart of the matter. Alright with everyone?
Sure?
Those opposed to Makina and Yuji's relationship, please raise your hands.
But not
Up
too much.
All the way, or not at all. Not 45 degrees.
Oh, I'm pretty.
I got eyes!
I'm a pretty ghost.
It's like we're all different character skins for a really shitty Bomberman knockoff. So that's none in opposition then. Okay, how many in favor? I approve personally because I'm definitely going to get to be the mommy.
Then what are we here for?
Are you really okay with this, honey?
They actually do this every day. Every time he says anything, they're like, okay, let's talk about
Yeah, well, yeah. They get together and discuss his motives.
Well, I won't lie, it's a bit of a tough pill to swallow, and I am great at swallowing. But this is what Yuji's decided.
Forcefully.
So there's no point being stubborn about it, is there? And more importantly, I kind of believe I can trust him to take care of Makina, you know? So yeah, I'm in favor.
I too want Maki-chan to be happy. I approve as well. Even though we both have ties to him and his past, we will ignore that for the time being.
As I believe I said, my approval or disapproval is irrelevant.
Then what are you doing here?
I abstain. They can do whatever they please, and it's nobody's business but their own. But if you have to have an answer, one way or the other, I mean, you don't, I can abstain. I suppose I approve.
They fucking walk in, it's like, hey Subaru-chan, we just had sex in your room. No, it's my problem now. I see. Thanks, everyone.
Excuse me, I haven't given my approval yet for your information. I'm gonna put you in a salt trap now.
I mean, it literally doesn't matter now. It's 3 to...
So you're opposed then?
We've got 3 eyes.
I didn't say that, did I? I'm just, you
you know, I'm not, like, there's a shortage of dicks around here.
I count as 2 votes for reasons.
Yeah, yeah, I can't explain.
Well, M. Kiryu-sama is the sort who develops a burning urge to say no the moment everyone else says yes, so...
Hey, it's Sunday morning. That's not true. Let's go making the bad guy. Don't go making me the bad guy, okay?
Then you approve?
No. Oh, God. Fine, whatever. I won't root for them or anything, but I'll allow the relationship. I totally won't secretly be trying to sabotage it the whole time. That's what you want, right?
I wasn't trying to force you or anything. We're just checking how everyone wants to handle this. That said, I'm grateful for the support. Given my position, I can't exactly register strong support for such things, but so long as they maintain a basic standard of temperance, I'll offer my personal approval of this relationship, and I'll do that annoying teacher thing where I'm like, ooh, put PDA,
Yeah.
which draws more attention to it than if I would have just left them alone to just hold hands. Who gives a shit? It's innocent. It's not like they're making out in the middle of the fucking hallway. Leave me alone, fucking Principal Kohler!
So I can...
Sorry.
So I can masturbate in peace.
Principal's never had any issue with me except for that fucking... It's like, stop. It's like, oh, PDA. It's like, god damn, dude. It's like, you've never talked to me once. What if I'm blind and I need led around?
on this leash.
Exactly. Temperance? What's that mean? Isn't that one of the Golden Girls?
In this context, moderation and self-restraint hew into common sense. A hew.
Oh, so like, use contraception or whatever. Is that what these things on our head is?
Yes. A rather extreme interpretation.
No need to worry on that front. I put a condom in Makina's purse a while ago. She never carries a purse. Fuck! Told her to make sure her partner uses it when the time comes.
That's extremely, scrupulous of you? Perhaps even a little too scrupulous?
Huh? Isn't that par for the course? What kind of course are you playing on? The intercourse? But Tess.
Well played.
That's weird. I mean, my mom taught me this stuff when I turned 14. And I turned out totally normal, and I don't fantasize about other people getting fucked or anything.
But you're messed up.
Yeah. We're all messed up.
This strikes me as a little on the early side. That does. I mean,
look at me. I obviously developed at 14. Well, at 14, I was already practically as tall as I am today. And there was this time when a weird guy started following me on the way back from school. Yeah, that kind of happens to all of us. Sounds like you've had a pretty hard road through life yourself. Everything okay?
all peachy.
Tall girls all get a little bit of that, you know? I managed to get this far with my cherry intact, so it's no big deal.
I think we spent more than enough time discussing cherries, yes? I like blueberries.
Oh god, you really are a virgin.
For the time being, it seems as though the group has reached something of a consensus.
I really was worried I wasn't going to talk much in this playthrough.
Right?
Guess so.
I mean, this is all you except for one.
Yeah! Don't get in their way, don't snarl at them, watch over them warmly. That sound about right?
If that'll allow us to bring this ridiculous and slightly racist conference... Slightly.
Yeah, this is... Yeah. Did they know? Did they know?
Yeah, I don't know.
They had, like...
I don't know what this is.
It's a meeting. It's a clan meeting. I don't know. It's just like, it's a little too much. Like, I know this is a jokey game, but holy shit. Come on, Japan.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like some Japanese joke here that's not clan
I'm
hoods.
just gonna pretend like they're dressed up like sperm.
But yes, we're just gonna say that they're in the Oogie Boogie fan club.
No, that's sperm. They're sperm.
They're sperms.
It's sex chat club.
Yeah.
They all want to be impregnated by Yuuji. So
That's
this is
true.
The sperm
it's
club.
the sperm club.
We're the spermy wormies.
Hasty conclusion. You have my full agreement.
I'd never say spermy wormies again.
I
have no objection either, but I kind of like the name Spermy Wormies. Fun to say.
I like anything that rhymes, so...
Wait, what are you saying exactly?
Oh.
Hey, don't give me that just individual really is not really good. Clear inside combo. I just want to be sure.
Oh my god, she understood that this person's an idiot glare and stare combo.
Even with the mask, she's learning. Okay, here's the deal. Nothing's really gonna change. What? We'll keep going just like we did before, but we're gonna try to be ready for the possibility of some dramatic changes in Makina and Yuji's relationship. Like, it's just gonna happen, obviously. That's all it is.
We had this whole big council just to decide that.
Well, and to give me more spank bank material.
Yeah.
But I guess the whole debate about their relationship was more window dressing than anything else. The real point of this talk was to brace ourselves for what might be coming. Yuji, inside Makina. Because they're definitely not going to use that condom. Anyway, Imchiru, no need to think too hard about this. You might strain something. Just be ready to shrug your shoulders and say,
Well, guess that's how it goes. Holy shit, how'd you do that?
if those two end up getting married or whatever.
Wait, what? They're getting married? Can I be the best man? And the best lady?
And the flower girl? It's called a maid of honor.
Right, I forgot.
Look, I'm just saying not to freak out if that does happen someday. Hopefully, we'll all be out of high school and have moved on with our lives by then, but you never know. I'm just saying it does happen. Nobody knows how things will end up.
Well, whatever. I can't stand drama anyway. Just need to roll with the changes, right, Ario? As soon as you are able and I am willing.
That's how it is. Well then, today's conference has officially concluded. I thank you all for your participation. Keep on rolling.
Thanks for coming to the Spermy Wormy Club.
Yay!
No, Makina.
God damn it, Makina! You were the antithesis of our countdown.
Stop it.
This is your fault, voters.
Grrm.
Don't take that out of context.
That wasn't nearly enough. What? Sorry. That wasn't. What the hell's your voice? No,
That wasn't you.
yeah, I was imitating Sachi and Michiru for
Yeah.
so long.
Well, hang on.
He talks about your movies.
There you go. That's the line. They all have like a line that you have to say to get you back in that voice.
Yeah, kind of like what.
Sweetly.
Kind of like when I'm about to voice Sonic, I do a stupid little. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, you have to like build yourself up to it. If I ever try to do an Irish accent, I always have to go.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That wasn't nearly enough, you know. A growing body like mine can't get by on one lousy taiyaki. I'm suffering a severe case of malnutrition.
I guess that's Scottish. Wait, which one's the leprechauns? Irish. That's
Irish. No. Oh, I think a single pastry is more than enough of a snack, unless you want Amine bawling you out when you can't eat dinner.
Bawling you out?
It's
It's like chewing you out, but with crying.
I think so. In the first place, I'm not too enthusiastic about the whole snacking concept.
Speaking of like chewing someone out and crying at the same time,
Yeah.
how do lawyers argue without like getting teary-eyed? Because I can't do it.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
if
know.
I get like really impassioned and like get into like a fierce like argument with someone, I start like tearing up.
Yeah.
It's like, how do they do that? Sorry.
They've lost their empathy.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like being a doctor. I mean, any job, you eventually just disconnect emotion from it.
Yeah.
You kind of have to, otherwise, like, you'll never make it. Sorry. Just start over.
I'm not enthusiastic about snacks. Eating outside your scheduled mealtimes throws off your body's rhythms and can contribute to deterioration in overall physical condition.
With how obsessed with poop I am, I want to make sure that I remain regular. That's
checked
why I have Activia. Thanks, Jamie Lee Curtis.
If at all possible, I'd like to teach the girl not to indulge herself except as an occasional reward. Also, if you eat too many of those things, that round little face of yours is going to end up getting even more circular.
I just end up getting more cute. God, that's probably true. I'd be cute and I'd have jiggly thighs. You'd fucking love it, and you know it.
No, it just looks roundish, you know. It ain't really that round.
Whatever, I could do the anime thing where I grab your cheeks and stretch them out all flat.
Oh, don't do that.
Counteracting her!
It's going to be the Germs versus Herms
Right.
route.
I knew it!
Wow. I reach out and pinch Makina's puffy little cheeks between my fingers.
Stretch.
Her skin's smooth but sticks tenaciously to my fingers, almost like an infant's. You could tell just from squeezing her face that the girl's properly nourished. No doubt thanks to Amine's thorough nutritional management.
Speaking of which, I noticed you've got a skincare product in your bathroom.
I do?
Yeah, you've got like a a men's moisturizer.
I have a... Oh, yeah.
Do you use it?
The cleansing one?
No, it's I don't remember what it is. It's some it's like a tube of moisturizer, and it's like men's skincare moisturizer.
Oh, yeah. No, I use it for...
Masturbating.
Yes, my dry fingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should use it on your face.
I have a... Why do I look like shit?
No, I just more people need to like do skincare
Well, yeah.
routines.
No,
people don't do it, and their like skin gets all dry.
My
I've
hands...
started doing it, and I'm like, oh my god,
get
I'm
really
like
dry.
really soft now.
Yeah. I do have a facial cleanser that I use in the shower.
Yeah, I do that too.
It burns your face off.
Yeah, I don't leave it on for that long, just enough to
Well,
like.
I don't either. It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah, just enough so you know it's working. But like, I didn't used to bother with any of that stuff because it was like, oh, I don't gotta worry about that. I just wash my face. But
Yeah.
like, it makes a difference. And there are some guys out there who just don't like even like don't wash their ass ever. Like there was a TikTok trend going around, or maybe it was Instagram. I don't know.
To not wash your ass?
Well, no, it was like wives or girlfriends asking their partners like, "Show me your shower routine. Like, how do you do it?"
Oh,
And like all of them were like washing their junk, and then like their hair,
And
their
that's it?
chest,
Yeah.
their junk, and then that was it.
Uh-huh.
It was like, you don't wash your ass? And they're like, no, I sometimes do my back, and it rinses down there. And it's like,
Oh,
well, you
man.
don't like soap up your butt cheeks or
Yeah,
between your cheeks.
that definitely
It's
scrub.
like, no, that's gay. It's like, you smell like shit.
Yeah. No, I scrub it out. I don't want to
Yeah.
smell like
You
poopy.
gotta fucking smell good. It's like, how do these people like get people to approach them? Do people not smell things?
Should I stop?
No.
Nobody approaches me.
You
Is
smell
that because my
great.
ass smells good?
I don't know. I don't know what you smell like. I never get close enough to you. You won't let me get close enough to you to smell you.
Oh, okay.
I can...
My cheeks are being squished.
Yeah. Oh, we already did this, didn't we?
Yes.
And then I sidetracked us because I saw your moisturizing cream, and I was proud of you.
The girl's not a fighter pilot or anything, so I suppose putting on a few extra pounds won't pose any real problems.
Yeah, because I'm colorblind, so I can't.
Maybe I ought to be Wendy to Adriette.
We just had a snack. I don't want to go to Wendy's.
I want Junior Frosty.
Maybe I ought to try... Maybe I ought to try that Wendy to Adriette.
Wendy to Adriette. Her cheeks are still pinched between my fingers. Makina mumbles some variety of a question. I tilt my head in puzzlement. Something about a 22 gauge riot? Never heard of crowd control shotgun with such a strange barrel
Oh my God,
size.
Adam, get over
Some
it.
new Western model? No, I want to go to Wendy's. Do you hate chubby girls,
Fuck
Papa?
no.
Maybe I ought to try that trendy 2-stage diet everybody has been talking about.
That's not a diet. That's just people injecting themselves with diabetes medication.
What? A diet? Well, there's no need to force yourself to lose weight unless it's posing some inconvenience of health risk. Yeah, but the way my belly pumps out a little is starting to bug me.
Oh, it's so cute though.
You're all flab because you haven't developed your abdominal muscles.
Crunches are hard.
You want to try some simple training with me starting tomorrow?
Are we gonna do this with multiple girls here?
Yes. No! That's a cool idea!
What a nice thought.
Holy shit!
I'm always here. Would you perhaps allow me to participate as well? I'm totally going to show up in my maid uniform.
No! Sachin?
I love when these two interact.
Welcome back, Master and young Miss.
Holding her bamboo broom at her one side, Sachi bows reverently. Master?
Yes.
Instantly hard.
I am your I'm your daughter's servant after all.
This is my daddy.
Look at that hot dotty.
Oh, we're still doing that, are we? Yo, Sachin! I have returned!
Welcome back, young miss. Shall it be a bath, your dinner, or me?
Yep. I didn't even read it. I was just like, hey, it's like that thing. But that is what it is.
Or perhaps my body.
Your body, wench!
It's not a question. It's just her saying, your body, wench.
Oh.
Gosh, surely you jest.
I never jest! You two sure get along.
I do just I chest squeeze.
Sachi and Makina have always been friendly, of course.
As they start like viciously making out and grinding up on each other.
Yeah.
Look at those two best friends.
Right, and Yuji's like, maybe I don't have to worry about the fact that she made out with me.
Yeah. And they were roommates.
But for some reason, something seems a little off today. I can't quite put my thumb on it, but Sachi seems oddly tentative almost.
I just picture him thinking this. Something seems off, and they're just like down there, like,
This is
something's weird about this.
This is not a normal everyday happenstance.
Yeah.
They're
Is this
squawking,
what families do?
messing around like always. I don't know. I've never had a dad.
Yeah.
Somehow Sachi's treating Makina a little more gingerly than usual. It feels a little artificial somehow, like I'm watching a play. Gooey! Don't play hard to get, you little strumpet.
What? Maka-chan, you're really taking off my underwear. Don't pull on my underwear, it's gonna come off.
You're a good girl, aren't you, Sachin?
Oh my good lord.
Don't struggle and you've got to be a good girl.
I do, I'm sorry. Oh, right, you mean...
Don't struggle and it'll
never
all
mind.
be over soon. Enough. Just lie back and think of England.
Just lie back and think of England.
Well, it's fine, right? I'll keep your cute little baby in clothing. Maybe I'll even send it to school.
Oh, I'm far too into this.
That's far enough, old man. Yowie! Hey, that really hurt. Well, I figured I needed to stage an intervention before you did something you'd live to regret.
Look at her. Why would I regret this?
And you, Sachi, oh God, put your underpants back on. How about fighting back a little? Look, your underwear is off.
I forgot, I was not wearing any. I'm sorry for making such a disgraceful spectacle of myself.
Who shall punish me today?
I will say, though, that is a nice landing strip.
He totally saw your flappy flaps.
They do not flap. I haven't any. I am not so misshapen as to warrant the word flappy. I assure you, accordingly, I'm not embarrassed in the slightest. It's true. Absolutely true. This doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I'm perfectly willing to set aside some time at a later date for a thorough private viewing, if you'd like.
Perhaps. Thanks for the offer, but I think I'll have to pass.
And quit.
The end.
Yeah.
Same as it ever
As in
was.
we never
huh?
played it again.
Was it just my imagination after all? Something strange happened today.
Yeah, the episode's almost over, and I kind of
I
don't want
know.
it to end. I'm having a good time.
Uh-huh.
I miss this game.
It's so good.
We're gonna play all of these. We're just a Grisaia channel now.
Yeah. Or so I thought, but now it's Michiru's turn. All right, let me see your flaps.
Okay.
She just like whips her hair back and forth.
Hey, Makina? Here, you can borrow that manga you wanted to read?
No, seriously? Thank you kindly, Diedrich.
Who's Deidre supposed to be? Whatever. Don't go eating candy while you eat and getting all sticky. You got that?
We only do that name thing for Scooter McGavin.
What?
It's Shooter McGavin.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hockey.
Oh, Jesus, that one really threw me off. I was like, wait, was there some like weird animal that we named that?
Thanks. Don't worry. Something though.
I'll read it right away. Sorry.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna do a heckin' read right now. Good as our word, Makina does a heckin' read right now on the lobby sofa, swinging her slippers loosely back and forth from the tips of her toes.
Oh man, I'm reading so hard right now.
Ooh, Yuri.
Oh, I'm taking in information.
Photosynthesis. I think you mean osmosis. I already read all this.
Did you? Okay,
I mean,
sorry.
I skipped a few words, being silly, but...
There.
Keeping my lips tight. I don't want to hurt him accidentally.
Oh, you just did, though.
Ah, shit!
Doesn't count. Don't count it.
You need something?
Okay, look. I loaned your daughter my manga, right? Don't you have anything to say to me?
Sure. Thanks.
Cool. So, like, I'll meet you at the Chinese food place at 8.
Do what now?
And, like, well, that's just the rules. We have to be dating now. Wait, thanks. That's it?
What else do you want me to do?
If you want to stroke my head, I'll allow it. Alright?
What?
I mean, technically, Sachi asked for us to do it. And it was
Yeah,
fine.
she did.
It wasn't that we just started doing it. She asked us.
Yeah.
Or was that in Sachi's route?
I don't...
I feel like it happened before that, though.
I feel like there was a moment that she was like, please praise me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might have been
That's
in
why she's
her
my
route.
spirit animal.
Because I feel like I named one of the episodes Praise Me Like You Should, and that might have been in her route.
Yeah. That song's always weird to me because it always sounds like he's saying praise me like a shoe. Don't get me wrong, though. It's not like I lent her the manga because I wanted you to pet me or anything.
Right.
Makina, what's the name of that manga? It's called Please Pet Me, Senpai.
I don't quite follow the logic there, but I think I get the general idea. When I casually reach out toward to Michiru's head, the girl twitches like a startled rabbit and quickly takes a defensive posture. What kind of incoherent thought process leads you to ask for a pat on the head and then try to ward it off?
I mean, that's a sign of past abuse, so you should probably worry a little bit.
Ignoring Michiru's tense body language,
That's
I
always smart.
grab hold of her cranium like an NBA player seizing a ball, then proceed to roughly scratch my fingers through her hair.
Just fucking slam dunk her through into the couch.
Boom shakalaka!
Passes it to the man.
Appreciate it, Michiru.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do my homework.
We don't have any.
Oh.
It's not like this is the first time Michiru's acted strangely. But once again, I feel something slightly off about her behavior this evening.
I'm gonna catch on immediately to what's happening.
It's not just Sachi and Michiru. Normally, Spirited Away excuses herself post-haste the instant Makina's in the vicinity, but for some reason she's staying put today.
So, like, if you wanted to, like, make out, then that'd be fine? I didn't even bring my knife. Okay, there's definitely something up.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping there wouldn't be another one so soon.
Susan Sarandon.
My friend, why are you here? You do say some strange things at times. Is it that unusual for me to be reading a book in the lobby? No, not really, but normally you'd flee once Makina arrives. Well, if you'd like to pat me on the head or something.
I will take one honka honka.
I do not flee. I simply excuse myself when it gets too noisy to read in peace. And also...
Seven Nation Army.
Shoots Makina a glance out of the corner of her eye. The girl sitting quietly on the sofa, knees folded in front of her, restlessly moving her eyes right and left.
We need to just, like,
Michiru's manga.
We need to just start a separate recording of us just, like, back and forth saying S words so you could just, like, superimpose them over.
Yeah.
Like they do, like... I can't wait to watch the Super Bowl this year with the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do that. Just any S words we can think of.
You could just, like, grab it from there, just a different point.
Uh-huh. Like we just say
I don't know,
her name.
I kind of like the... Like, it would lessen the chance of them being repeats, but...
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll come up with things on the fly. There's so many S words, we're just dumb. And we never want to let it linger for too long.
No,
that's why, like, I'll interject every so often. It's like, okay, I do have one.
We don't want to just sit here and be like,
yeah. But my brain always wants to say the same things. Like, I, for some reason, still want to go to, like, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, it's like always Steven. Or...
I always want to do the alliteration. Like, for some reason, I can't just do one word. It has to be two.
Right. Like supersonic.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, are we at an episode?
Yeah, let's finish this conversation
finish
at least.
Scene, yeah.
Even Irisu-san's harmless enough when she's reading. All done! Well, that was fast.
We've been over this.
Yeah.
Eidetic memory here.
I retained the whole thing!
Photographic memory? I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, photograph. Or, I can't remember.
Yo, it is a photographic memory, because she scans it, because then she can read it through her photographic memory.
Yes, but
that's what it is.
It's kind of, it's like black and white.
Yeah, she retains the information, but not like the details.
Because he asked her what color something was, and she couldn't remember it. Like he figured it out because it's the same thing his sister had, I guess.
Yeah, because like an eidetic memory is more so like being able to pull experiences, and knowing exactly when something happened. But it's not so much like you can picture it perfectly.
Hey, Chiru. Where's the next volume? Michiru's not around anymore. I gave her a little pat on the head. You did what?
She's definitely masturbating now.
After what she squeaked, bye, and ran off at a sprint for some unknown reason. Probably back in her room, I guess. Ooh, okay.
God, you are walking on thin ice, young lady. We gotta teach her better.
It wasn't nearly enough reading material. Yeah, Michiru matched our flow.
Right.
First the taiyaki, now this? What an ultra unsatisfying day.
It's like a generational gap thing.
Generation Germ.
Yeah.
I suppose there's nothing for it. Here, you can read this. Oh, BBL again?
What?
What? No, just BL.
Big booty Latinas?
Yes. What do you mean again? It's not as if I'm always reading BL.
What is BL?
So what is it then? Is it one of them wish fulfillment suckers where your vaguely frumpy heroine suddenly gets super popular with tons of hotties for no apparent reason? Yes, that's what I've got today. And if you don't like it, you don't have to read it.
That's why she doesn't like you. You took her role.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be the main character that gets all the girls. That's why
Oh.
she reads those books. And then you showed up and ruined it with your man thing.
No, I'll totally read it. Let me at this mysterious tale of a mediocre maiden who only needs to sit back and relax to get dozens of sexy guys falling in her lap. I can't say I'm entirely satisfied with the way you phrased that request, but fine. I'll let you borrow it. Can you try to read it quietly, please? Done! And slowly. God damn it! Yes! Hey, Sylvester Stallone, tell me something. Yes. Oh. What is this BL you speak of what you speak, what you do?
Bitch lovin'.
Well, it's short for Bobo. Bo. Bo? Yes, just shut up.
He's
will you?
Bo, yo. He's the greatest rapper ever, and he'll weather the weather whether you think he's better or not.
People are all trying to read. What? Whoa! Huh? Wait, what did I do this time? Oh, so BL books are stimulating
Oh, it's boy love. Yeah, okay, I
stimulating
should've known
stories of young
that.
men.
I mean, not that I should have known that, but obviously it's anime. It's an anime thing.
Yeah, making out with each other.
It's like that fucking beautiful, beautiful man from the classroom scene of Yumi and her.
Yeah.
God. Where's his route?
Oh. Santa? You didn't have to explain that.
There's a lot of penises in here.
Yumi-chan's always got something interesting to read, you know. That dog book I borrowed the other day was pretty cool, too.
You know, white girls, right?
A dog book? Like a collection of photos or puppies of something or something?
No, it was Dog Man.
It was just...
Written by the dude who did Captain Underpants?
No, it was just a furry book.
Yeah.
Two dog people. No, that ain't it. It was a novel written from the doggy's point of view. Poor guy got deliberately starved as a puppy so they could turn him into a war dog.
Then Michael J. Fox voiced him.
Oh, the ending was pretty dang touching, you know.
He brought the polio vaccine or whatever to
Yeah.
What is that? Balto? It's not polio.
Yeah.
But it's some vaccine that he has to deliver.
Yeah, which one is? I used to watch it all the
It's
time.
Balto. But I can't remember what the...
Is it
'cause
polio?
I don't know. It's not polio. It might just be the stuff from mold, penicillin. Like maybe it's never. I don't know. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna look that up. Before we
Yeah,
end this
because I used to
episode.
watch it all the time.
Yeah, here's the mouse. Keep clicking and reading so we can finish this scene.
The ending was touching too, you know. Oh, yeah. I guess these are my three characters.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here.
Like Makina says, spring or summertime sadness tastes in literature is more broad than you might think. Even now, I'm still surprised by the stuff I find picking through her leftovers. Clicking on her boob. But at any rate, they do say military dogs have to be constantly starving for something. Can't be relied on otherwise.
Oh, it was a diphtheria antitoxin.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a diphtheria epidemic. I don't know if that was the movie, but the real story, because Balto was like based on a real thing, right?
Yeah, right.
Medicine to blah blah blah.
Well, guess what, though?
Nope, I guess it is diphtheria.
That sounds right. Because they were all like
1925
coughing and...
serum run to Nome.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon, Bridget Fonda, Phil Collins, and Bob Hoskins. I didn't know Bob Hoskins was in that movie.
I think he's the goose? I could be wrong.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
The war doggy retires from the army with lots of medals, gets taken in by a normal family, and ends up protecting their little girl by... Excuse me, spoiling a book is very bad manners, you know. No, right, sorry about that.
I handed it to him like 2 minutes ago. I figured he'd already read it.
How long does it take? Damn. Jeez, just sit there quietly and read, all right? Stop fucking talking to me then. Yes. 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 It's the sound Eggman makes when he pets a chow in the chow garden.
Yosh.
Yeah.
I've been playing that game.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I got it for Xbox because I was bored and I was like, I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in such a long time. Yes, of course I say it like that all the time now.
Yeah, of course.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And I started playing it and I was like, oh yeah, I remember City Escape. And then it got to the Chow Garden and like my heart was like, oh my God, I love it. Like the nostalgia trip I fucking went down because how much I played that on GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking insane.
Honestly, can we just end the scene? Herm. Now we can. I'm a little surprised.
I keep interrupting because I want this to keep going because I'm having a good time with this game. We have other things we need to be playing, though.
By what? Seeing you have a halfway normal conversation with Makina? It's not as though our interactions consist solely of me being harassed, you know. I can give as well as I get.
Does that mean you'll top?
Yes, I don't dislike Irisu-san half as much as you seem to think. I see. Well, not that I'm denying I have a difficult time dealing with her.
I mean, I don't know. This is the most you and I have talked.
Yeah. Yeah, other than the beach, where we talked about, like, how good you looked in your swimsuit, I think.
That's true. But, like, yeah, normally she just, like, it says nothing and then leaves.
Mm-hmm. Sounds complicated.
Well, why you gotta go and make things so complicated?
Seriously, though, what's going on here? I have the distinct feeling that every last one of our classmates are being strangely kind to Makina today.
Should probably stop there, because I bet it's gonna pop up with Amane acting differently now. Just to show, like, all of them. I bet. Let's see.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, either way.
Yeah!
I was right. End of scene.
I'm here in your room. I'm done eating something. Bye!
In my room.
In my room. You're always saying I'm bringing up the oldies.
Yeah, what is that song?
Beach Boys.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the
Oh.
girl song.
The girl song.
Yeah,
Yes.
hang on.
In my room.
Yeah, it's like I'm dreaming. In my room, Chance Pena, is that it? No.
Should we end the episode?
Fine. You know the song.
Probably. I'm all alone in my room.
In my room, dreaming of you.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na.
Just put that in Google.
You know what I'm talking about?
In my room, dreaming of you. About you.
In my room.
In my room.
Dreaming of you.
Dreaming-
About you and
By Selena?
I bet that's it. We probably can't play it, but
No. Then here in my room. Oh. Corazon.
in my room.
No, maybe not. I don't know. Let's get out of here.
You enter the closest door.
No.
Be a world divided.
Don't play it.
No, that's not it. I was reading the lyrics.
Okay.
I'll find it, and
Fine.
we won't remember to tell you next time.
We won't.
But
So
someone knows what I'm singing.
Probably.
Here in my room, dreaming about you and I. It's like a 90s, like, almost like a Mariah Carey-esque type song.
Okay.
I'll find it for you.
Is it Mariah Carey?
I don't think so. All right, let's get out of here.